Hello, my name is Mike, aka Flynn Killen. I want to do a short introduction video, briefly explain my reason and purpose for this channel. Let's see, I drove for about 8 years in the 90s, mostly regional. Took about 10 years off for personal family reasons and downgraded my license. Horrible idea. Whatever you do, don't downgrade your license. It was so rough. I went through Prime Inc.'s PSD and TNT program in March of 2010 to get my CDL back. Now, their PSD program, it's basically the instruction program where they take you out and you'll have an instructor teach you how to drive a truck. You actually learn while you're under load. You basically learn the basic skills you need. You come back, you work on the pad so that you can get the maneuverability, your backing down, and then you go ahead and test out there. And once you get your CDL, then you go to the TNT program, which is the training program, where you basically run as a team for, I believe it's 30,000 miles, and that's 30,000 total truck miles. Like you yourself don't have to do that. It's about 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, just depending on, how you're being ran. I've had an overall positive experience with Prime. I feel I've been treated fairly and given an opportunity to make really good money here. I've had some issues here and there, but that's to be expected from any company. No company's perfect. I do wish they had a Midwest regional division. I live in Dayton, Ohio, and I'm within a shift and a half of a lot of major cities. I just off the top of my head one day, I kind of figured it out, and I could come up with 10 major cities I was less than 400 miles from. So it'd be nice to have something regional where I got home a little more, but I'm not gonna sweat it. It's not a deal breaker, obviously, for me. I've been a lease operator with them since July of 2010. I've completed 2 leases, and I have a truck ordered for my 3rd lease. Now, some people have asked me why I'm not doing a ACE lease, which is where you put money down, and then you put X amount of money down. It's based on how long you've been at Prime, and then at the end of your lease, you just do a 3-year lease, and then at the end of that lease, you have a payout of like $100, and then you get the title to the truck. Basically, because of bad decisions and bad money management on my last lease, I'm not able to do that, and that's a video on its own. Just basically what not to do during a lease. See, I've done some instructing and training here. My first student, Justin, he set the bar really high. He listened really well. Anything I corrected him on, he just never did again. He was a very quick learner. He's now not only successfully completed a lease and purchased that truck, he's also got a growing YouTube channel. He's doing really, really well. I think he actually knows maybe a little bit more than me. I think it's a case of the student becoming the master. My second student was a friend of mine. He stayed on the truck for almost 2 years. He finished out my first lease with me. I ended up helping him out, giving him about 10% of my lease payout since he stayed on for that long. He's now on his 2nd lease with Prime and doing pretty well. My 3rd student, he was also a friend. He came on about 8 months into this 2nd lease, and he stayed for about 1.5 years. And he now works for FedEx. He's home every day, off on weekends. It's really more what he was looking for. The over-the-road thing just didn't work for him and his wife. See, my first lease was a Freightliner Cascadia. Overall, it was a good and very profitable experience. Some people hate on Freightliners. I like them. I've had no real issues with it. I'd take Freightliner over a Kenworth any day. It's because my second lease was a Kenworth T680. It was not the premium truck experience I was expecting. Gave me mechanical issues for about 8 months with an average shop time of about 5 days. The example I give people is there was one time I went in the shop, they needed to change out door locks. It took them 8 days, door locks. So between this and bad decisions on my part, it wasn't as good or as profitable an experience as it was in the Freightliner. And I'll do, like I said, I'll do a video soon kind of going over that lease and what I did wrong. See, now my plan with this channel is to document my experiences with both my next lease and this journey of video creation. I plan on doing a daily vlog starting on day 1 of my next lease to give people interested in a career either with Prime or with trucking in general, a window into the day-to-day kind of responsibility and ups and downs of this industry. I'll also be doing videos on music production, video production, some gear reviews, and motorcycles during my home time. I appreciate any and all feedback, and thanks for watching.